morning, evening, afternoon, day, night, whatever you are, wherever you are in this world and beyond. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Whew. Trying to get some stitching done today. I'm going to work on something a little bit different. I'm going to work on my Empire State project as long as I can make sure that I'm in frame and that it is somewhat in focus. It is always a bit of a I'm an amateur streamer, so I'm working on it. I had a morning, Shannon. I'm trying to figure out like how I did everything yesterday, or last week when I was streaming, and now I have recreated it. So hopefully that means third time's a charm, and I'll be rocking and rolling with the streaming. We're gonna do some serious work. Well, not serious, because cross stitch is not serious. Cross stitch is relaxed and fun stuff. Let me get my headphones off my head. I don't know why I have my headphones on. Morning, Daphne. Hey, Kim. Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. Sorry for the lack of warning. I'm not sure if I can really do that with my streaming software that I'm doing. That's yet another thing that I got to look into, but we're going to figure that out. I have not given up on finishing Reaper. I just got tired of doing them during the live streams. I wanted to do something else because I want to be productive. And I got silver nitrate all over my thumb, all this brown stuff. And so, morning, Winnie. I think I need to adjust my focus a little bit more. Hey, April. Hello from West Georgia. Well, hello. Whereabouts in West Georgia are you from? Was that Carrollton? Hey, Sheila. Hello, Nanette from Tennessee. Hello. Morning, Pam. Morning, everybody. Let me see if I can do a little focus control here. I think that the focus was quite right when I was getting ready to stitch. Let me just... sorry. Well, I think it just looks a bit... Whoa, focus is at 0. No. Here, let me get my thumb out. Let me put my thumb in here. Focus on my thumb. Carrollton, Coweta County. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. If they would just not make it so difficult. Sorry, guys. It really needs to be like at 1 or 2. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Hey, from work, Sharon. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Heading back to your desk. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I got silver nitrate all over my thumbs from yesterday. And I got my split there. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. Ooh. So this time, hey Susan. So this time I'm in a slightly different position. It should be better on my back and my neck. Oh, I already got floss in there. Wait, shoot the moon. Here we go. Well, that's not what I'm working on. Where be what I'm working on? I'm working on. Do. That's right, yeah. Nice. Do. Let's untangle this because it's been sitting in a tangly situation. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm not cool enough to have that pause. Oops, I better not hit that. Just better not hit this camera all the time like I usually do. But I hope you guys are doing good. Good morning, Susan and Allie and Stephanie and Angel. Hello. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon, I haven't seen you in a bit. What you been up to? Let's see. I'm trying to get my... Okay, if I stitch here... Let me move my chair. Oh, sorry, guys. Earthquake. It's going to look a little blurry because it always looks a little blurry until you pull back a little bit of what's going on. And with the monochrome work, it doesn't look quite right until you pull back a little bit and look at it from a slight distance. And then it's like, whoa! I suppose just like any cross stitch. Oh, see, I grabbed the wrong needle again. I don't know why I used this needle when I said last stitching session I didn't want to use the needle, but yet that was the needle I was using. Oh, Angel, stitching more on your first Haid, really enjoying it. That is awesome. Got a little maintenance on my fingers there. Super busy with work project taking up all your time. Thankfully over now. Yay! Time to catch up on everything that's been ignored. Nice. Hopefully that means stitching. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So I'm going to put some stuff up on the store later today on the Etsy shop. Combination of some more watercolors. I got a monochromatic, very tall Eiffel Tower coming. You gotta, if you're going to keep the design in, if you're going to keep the detail in, it kind of ends up being big. But it's just one color. And then I got a nice vintage White House grayscale with only about 8 colors, I think. Love how that one turned out. And I'm like, dang it, I got another thing to stitch. But I must let go of some of these things. I gotta finish things first, right? Finish Reaper, finish this one. It's all good, dudes. It's all good in the hood. All good in the hood. Hey, Mar. Oh, nice. Just received Ronnie Rose flight in the mail, working on trying to get it loaded on the Pattern Keeper. Let us know how that goes. Hopefully that'll get loaded up and in there. I've been meaning to... I need to reach out to him. I'll talk to him. Maybe I'll reach out to him today. He doesn't set it up for that because he really doesn't set up his stuff to be PDFs for the most part. Well, they're PDFs, but they're not like jump in and work on them and Pattern Keeper kind of thing. So yeah, I'll have to ask him about that. Do 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 do. Actually, I could just show you guys. I have pictures of stuff. Let's see, most of it's work pictures right now. There's a puppy I saw yesterday. There's a cute puppy. There's a cute puppy. There's another puppy I saw yesterday. There's a cute puppy. Aha. There we go. I can get it in focus. See, not quite in focus, but that's the vintage White House. Hey, Silja. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But that's vintage White House, about 8 colors. There's a couple people walking down front. But this was before they like ended up trimming away all the security risk. Got to trim away all the bushes and the trees and stuff. Sometime in the early 1900s, maybe late 1800s. I'm not sure. But before they expanded it. But that one came out pretty good. I don't think I have any other. Not now. Google, I swear. Why is there a need for everybody to control my phone? Except for me. Hold on. Do 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 do. Oh, actually, I don't have them on listings because I don't have them up yet. Well, you're just gonna have to wait in suspense. Every one day, maybe I'll do a video with the style. Oh, one day maybe. Silja, how are the earthquakes? Been thinking about you, hoping that the earthquakes are not too bad anymore. Oh, cool. It's loaded now, but you're working on getting Pattern Keeper to recognize the grids. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's good for you. That's awesome. Yay! Do 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 do. It's supposed to snow tonight. I don't know if I buy that. It's like a 30% chance. So one of two things happen. Either we have no snow, not even any precipitation, or we get 6 inches. And so we'll just have to see. I think I grabbed the exact same needle because I don't like the way it pops through the old fabric. There we go. Here we go. Because it pops through the fabric. I don't want that so much. There we go. Doing some old-fashioned hoop stitching. Well, old-fashioned for me because it's what I used to do all of it. And I do enjoy it. I feel like it's more relaxing. I can sit. I'm actually contemplating just taking over said stitchy chair today and being like, dogs, get out of my way, I'm stitching. And just focusing on that for a little while this afternoon. I need some snow days, man. Well, I shouldn't even say that. Why am I? The only reason why I say I need snow days is because on snow days, I tend to get a lot of stitching done. Those turn into like, oh, I must stitch days. Oh no. Hey, Lord Bubba, what's up? Hey, thanks for following. I saw that you followed yesterday. Thank you so much. There's been about 18,000 earthquakes since last Wednesday. Now you're waiting for a volcano to start erupting. Oh, cow. Thankfully in a place where there's most likely no damage to houses or people. Holy cow. Good gracious. How common is that in Iceland? Like, how often do you guys go through these periods of lots of earthquakes and then and then not as many earthquakes? Do 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 do. And Nanette, I gotta tell you, man, you totally lit a fire under me last week. Um, when I went and looked at stores and I went and looked at um, just a lot of different things to like get my butt in gear when it comes to like my design stuff. And so kind of went a little nuts this week and designed a bunch of stuff. And I'm really excited to get some more of my projects done and to eventually get to a point where I feel confident that I can represent myself well to stores and all kinds of things. So I'm really excited. And so thank you for telling me about, well, there was Needlework Expo, which is this weekend, but then what Needlework Galleria. And so super excited. One day, really focusing on next year. Like that will be the goal because I'm just not quite ready yet because I just started. Need some times. But I'll get there, dudes. I'll get there. Hello from Ohio. Hey, Jennifer. First time making it onto the live stream. Wonderful. Well, welcome. Glad to have you. Ah, I'm not doing Reaper today. You're looking to get the print. How many colors will you need? Oh, I think it's about 15 colors or so. It is definitely, the color scheme is Pain-Free Designs. Website, Etsy store. It's pretty awesome stuff. Did I mess this up? Oh no, I didn't. I just thought I messed it up. All right, let me highlight a little bit because I'm getting a little confused where I'm at. A little confused. Yeah, I'll pull out Reaper and work on that after the stream. I just kind of needed to sort of Rodeo Grandma. Thank you. Thank you for resubscribing again. I appreciate that very much. 5 months. That's awesome. On Twitch. Glad to see the workers out. Absolutely. Yep, the workers are out and they are rocking. I absolutely love it. I love this pattern, and it's actually turning into one of my, it might be the most successful pattern I have on the store so far. Like a ton of people love it, want to stitch it. I'm not going to stitch the sky part of it. I'm going to leave it in the design for now in case people want to stitch it, but I'm going to leave the sky part out and just work on the rest of it. So we'll get it all. We'll figure it out. But stitching to be done. Often earthquakes, not this many, strong in near towns. Wow. PK won't recognize the grid for your Mirabilia either. Can't seem to get it to work. It's harder when it's a paper pattern. I still recommend checking out the Pattern Keeper app Facebook group or working with Pattern Keeper, whichever one it is. They do a wonderful job of helping folks out who are having similar issues. I can see waiting and focusing on next year. I would think you would want to get your legs under you before jumping into something like Expo or Galleria. Exactly. Exactly. I almost set myself up to fail, like if I jumped into something this year, because one, hardly have anything finished. I need to be able to show that the stuff looks good. And two, I just need to get a better understanding of everything. More time. Oh, thanks, Nanette. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. I love it. I love it. I love designing. I love trying to figure out what I can do. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to do a great design of Muhammad Ali, because the dude just screams for like a really awesome cross stitch. The problem is that a lot of the photos that I've been working with, the public domain stuff, they're all they're not very high resolution, so it makes it difficult to bring down the size of the project to a point where it's going to look good because the resolution is so poor. Like you have to have a good, you have to start with a good high resolution image in order to be able to bring it down to, and for whatever reason, this one, maybe somebody, you know, well, this one is kind of big, but I don't want everything to be huge. But like I told you guys, I told hubby, I was like, hey, there's a the big show outside of St. Louis, and where a bunch of people, hundreds and thousands of people can come and shop directly from cross stitch designers like us. And he's like, so when are we going to St. Louis? So he's excited to do it. But I need a little bit of patience and more time. Is it any better for you over on the YouTube channel live stream? I'm on both, Sharon. I'm cross-platform streaming right now. I'm on YouTube and Twitch, and so once I figured out how to get my streaming software to cross stream, then we are good. We are good. Get caught up here. Hey, Cindy. Good morning. Hey, Betty. Anyone else have stream issues? Noticed some last night. Might just be you. Are you talking about with Twitch? On Sunday I had issues. I was dropping frames, but right now I'm not having issues. You guys had some buffering a couple minutes ago? Oh, cool. You just ordered Reaper. Yay! Well, have fun with the pattern, Bubba. It's pretty awesome. How's Binky and the fam? Binky's doing well. She is in charge, large and in charge. Um, she is just adorable. Um, and still just awesome and a cuddly bear. And I just can't speak enough about her. I still can't believe that something so tiny that I just sort of like, every once in a while there's just something tells me like, go do this, and it works out really well. And this time it was Binky. So that's pretty cool stuff. I'm really happy that I have her, but she's a hoot. She's gotten really used to sitting with my husband. She really likes it. In fact, with him, she barks at him incessantly or growls at him incessantly. I'll show you guys a video before we end the stream today, but she will growl at him if he is not paying attention to her. Like if he's not holding her and she's up on the desk or something and she wants to be held, she will growl. And it's the cutest dang little thing. I would love to be able to figure out how to do those videos where like the dog like talks, like you see the dog's like so-called dog mouth opening and it has a cute little voice coming out of it, because oh my gosh, she would be perfect for that. And then I just gotta get her to edit her own videos. But then, you know, it's all good. God, it feels so good to stitch in monochromatic again. I really enjoy it. What's up, Danielle? Hello, hello. Hey, Truffles. What's up? Looks like it's just Twitch. It's looping something fierce for you. Switching over to YouTube Live. Gotcha. You'll be working. Oh, you're grooming dogs. I'm working. Woo. Yeah, let me tie this off. Sweet. Hello to the puppies. I had to groom Binky's face this week a little bit, get a little bit of hair off of, around her eyes, and man, that's hard. She just flings her body all over the place to prevent me from working on her. So it's a constant challenge. But I accept said challenge because I like her trimmed a little short because she tends to make a mess of herself when she eats. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 ba da ba. Ba da 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 da. Let's see. Let's go up here. Ba ba bum 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 ba dum bum. Oh, the garden tower is going amazing. So we have a grow tower, that right now we got some bib lettuce, and we're trying to grow a little broccoli on it. And the broccoli, the big broccoli, the base of the plant's coming out fine, but we're just experimenting to see if it actually will ever grow broccoli. And it looks like it's on the verge of like it's finally grown out enough that maybe it's time to start doing that. So we'll see. Every day it looks different. So, but we've been eating bib lettuce out the wazoo. Been making a lot of wraps. We did some chicken wraps, and then hubby found a recipe. It's like a P.F. Chang lettuce wrap thing where you take some we use ground turkey. He used, I should say, because I don't cook, and so he is the man. And he is the man in terms of he is the man when it comes to the cooking. And he seasoned it, and this like it was spicy, and put some. There's parts where it's rice. Why did I do? Why? What the heck is going on here? What happened? What did I do? Oh wow, I really messed up here. Oh my goodness gracious. Got a snaggerific right here. Come here, snaggerific. We'll take time out for doing this. But so, and it was just like you just wouldn't think that it would be as tasty and delightful as it is, but it is tasty and delightful. It is amazing. So we're eating a lot of wraps right now, lettuce wraps, which is pretty dang healthy, I think. Healthier than what I normally do. So, all right, come on, people now. There we go. Shoo! That was a toughin'. That was a toughin'. Do 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 do. Maybe I get Binky a hair dryer and dry her hair back from her face. Oh, that would be adorable. Except for I think that it would freak her out because everything freaks her out. But maybe she would like it. Hey, Julie, what's up? They're always worse for their owners for that. Yeah, I got you, dude. Normally, my kids are pretty good, but yeah, she just doesn't like being messed with in general, period. Period. Stitch. So what is everybody stitching on today? We haven't had that roll call yet. What are we stitching on? What are we getting progress made on today? Or what are we not stitching on? Anybody get anything new? I put it on my video, but Needlework Expo is this weekend. Now, regular folks are not able to go and order. This is a direct to distributor, direct to store thing, but um, these shops will then be getting these designs in, the new designs from a lot of folkses, and there's got to be at least 50 stores that are registered for this thing. So you can go on their YouTube channels. I posted a link to the designer page, although the designers, they're not linked to like their. Uh, one of the nice things about Needlework Expo is that it's given me a ton of stores. It's given me a ton of other designers that I need to add to the archive. And so that is something else that I need to do so that you guys can peruse a gigantic selection of designers and stores from which you can be enabled to go even crazier with your cross stitch. That is another thing that I got to do. Come on now. Let's untangle this for a second. It's not that tangled. Not that tangled. Diamond Painting DAC's Glitter Unicorn. Who is DAC? Lily of the Woods by Mira. Nice. Working on Snowman. Found an old cushion cover kit of Winnie the Pooh. You're hoping to start stitching soon? Wow. Like a vintage one? You wish you were stitching. Captain McChirpy Pants. Hello. Good morning, sir. I know, I need to fill up that bowl of water for you so you can bathe. Do you feel disgusting? Do you feel like you need to bathe? You won't even look at me now. You wish you were stitching, you're at work listening in, planning on working on a wedding sampler tonight for friend's wedding in May. Nice! Had to take a break from stitching on the Haunted Mansion for a while, had to frog the chimney 4 times. So you decided to skip it and work on the house. Oh, goodness. I understand, dude. Look through my family's pictures and see if they took any pictures of Allie. My family's house farm was right next. Oh, Ali, nice. Oh, your family's house farm was right next to his farm in Berrien Springs, Michigan. Oh, you were not born yet when he moved. Oh, wow. Working on a Stony Creek design called Moose Country. Nice. That's when he moved in. Hi from the Netherlands. Hello, Netherlands. Hello, Joyce. Stitching on the Oracle of Visions Party MC. Nice. Diamond Art Club. Ah, yes. Thank you. Doesn't always jump right to my brain, the acronyms. Get in there. Working on a new Haid like you needed a new one. Called Kitten Christmas. Nice. Not stitching right now since you're at work, but in the last week you started 3 new projects just so that they are ready for whenever you feel like it. Also spring cleaned my projects and killed 2 that were in long-term timeout using the Ada I rescued for a couple of other projects. Nice. I love it. Linen and Threads 2021 Sal. Cool, Annie. Those Sals are awesome. Yeah, that was part of when I sort of had my little like, I must stitch. I kind of went through all my fabric to see like what I had that I could put aside for more projects, because when I finish Reaper, I'm going to rotate in one of my watercolors into the rotation of my projects to do. And I was trying to figure out like which one I could stitch on that would have that I have the fabric for already. So we shall see. What's up, Needlebug? How you doing? Oh my gosh, are you going to finish Stitcher's Retreat? That is awesome. Stitching your last 1,000 stitches on Stitcher's Retreat as you listen. Hoping for a finish today. Holy cow, dude. That is awesome. Good for you. That is amazing. Now, when did you start said Stitcher's Retreat? And remind us how many stitches are in it. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, Mary. Just ventured into the world of hay. Behold the basilisk and pattern keeper. Nice. Yep. That is a slippery slope right there. I warn you. Slippery slope. Hey, Linda. Good morning. Working on your Luna Princess Sal that you never got finished. Nice. Going back and getting a finish. Nice, 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 nice. It's kind of like me and Stormtrooper. I'll eventually finish Stormtrooper, but I messed up so much as I stitched through them. I wish that I had been using Pattern Keeper from the beginning. But, alas, live and learn. It's funny, like, once you start using Pattern Keeper, you don't want to do anything else. So Nanette, the one cross stitch that I have of Ali that I wanted to put on, he's on a river. I'm guessing it must be New York back in like the 60s, and he's on a boat or something, but he's sort of doing a pose, and in behind him are the some of the skyscrapers in I think New York City, and it's really cool. I'd do it in grayscale because black and white's not turning. I'm kind of releasing myself from wanting to only do certain things in monochrome. Like if it works in monochrome, great, but if it looks better in a grayscale, then let's do that. Because I just want, like, some of these pictures are just so cool that I just want to be able to get them to look good. Hello, da boo boo. Hey, Apollo Mom. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your husband. That just stinks. Only your second piece that you started? American Music Trumpet. That is awesome. I love that one. That one to me was definitely one of Ronnie's best pieces. Needlebug started. Okay, so you started that project about a little over 3 years, 3.5 years ago, November 16th, 2016, and there are 468,125 stitches. Dang, so you've done about 125 thousand stitches, 150,000 stitches a year, which means that you have done about 12,000 stitches roughly a month, which equates to about 400 stitches a day. I know I just did the math probably totally wrong, but that is amazing. Congrats. That is awesome. Palomom, you are good to go with that start. Ronnie does good work, and even if it doesn't work on Pattern Keeper, it's going to look amazing. I thought that was one of his best new releases that he just put out. You did take a year off to stitch stockings for your grandkids? Oh, wait, so holy cow, so double everything I just said. Wow. With your stitching prowess. That is amazing. I like to say the word amazing. McChirpy Pants. What are you so excited about today? It's a beautiful day. I know. What? What? He's so happy. I still can't believe he's still with us all by himself. He's like, I love it. It's like I got a whole big room here by myself. And Groot's doing great. Swimming around like a maniac. Seems like this is a good vibe room. Maybe it's because of all the stitching. Sound like a monkey. Sound like a monkey. Working on a Haid you put away 2 years ago and got it back out now that you have Pattern Keeper. It's so much easier. That is awesome. That is awesome. At work right now tonight, you plan on doing the last 100 or so stitches to Pailletta from Cross Stitch Collectibles. Nice. That is awesome. Another finish. You know your dad went over to his barn gym a lot when he first moved in? Oh, that's cool. Was that after he had retired? He wants to be included in the live stream? Apparently so. He's very pushy. He's so funny. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum 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 bum. This piece is about 47,000 stitches. So if I did 300 stitches a day, that would be 2,000 stitches a week, which would be 20 something weeks, 5 months. Oi. Oi. I have a slight goal that I want to finish this one. A slight goal meaning it's probably not going to happen. This one, Lincoln Memorial, and one of my watercolors by the end of the year. We shall see. Picture sounds amazing of him in New York. Yeah, I really like it. And so I may just go ahead and release it because even though it's kind of big, it just looks really good. I'll work on that today and see how many stitches it is. Yay, Sassy's cross stitch. Thank me. I was confused about your ordering. You're almost done with the squirrel. Yay, I'm so happy. That's awesome. That is cool. If you could, when you're done, if you could share a picture back on Etsy, I would love it. That would be amazing. I keep saying that word. I do not think that word means what you think it means. Good morning from Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's a beautiful day. Nice. Lovely. Spring is in full, just full. I can't even talk. Spring is in full. Nice. It's been very warm here. It was like in the 50s, like low 60s this week, the last couple of days, which has been a welcome change. Working on Our Lady custom pattern. Definitely going to do a monochrome next. All these colors are challenging. I know, right? There were a lot. Pattern Keeper is such a game changer for all of us. It is. It is. I can't believe that I was so stubborn. I had it for like 3 months before I started using it. Just because I ran into a few issues in the beginning and I didn't just work through, just work through it, figure out the problems. I find I'm a lot more patient now since I finished the big work project, and I'm focusing a lot more on my home business stuff. So I find that my patience level has skyrocketed. I feel so much better about a lot of things. So we'll get there. I'm going to go down and do this one. Today may be a multiple hot chocolate day. Multiple cup of hot chocolate. Have I ever shared a photo or video of Captain McChirpy Pants? I don't think I have. Are you sleeping? Hey, are you sleeping? I think he was trying to sleep, and he was in the position, and then he looks at me like, "What are you doing?" I don't think I have. He's beautiful, yellow and slightly green um, parakeet, little budgie budge. Budgie budge. Do. That is an awesome movie, Princess Bride. Oh my goodness, we could talk about it forever. One of the best. One of the best, for sure. It's going pretty fast. Started Saturday and took Monday off, but working since then. Oh, nice. Because it is a smaller stitch, right? I mean, what is it like? Is it even 10,000? Is it like 5,000 or 6,000 stitches, isn't it? pulled that right out of the needle. The heck is going on downstairs? All of a sudden there's like a... My husband must turn the volume up on something. Do, 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 do. My brain is off in other worlds. Hey, EJ. Sharon's right. I am streaming on both right now. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Cross stream. I think your next one will be Bothy, Beauty and the Beast. Nice. No worries, just realize you're on YouTube. For some reason, only getting the Twitch notice. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't actually put on that I was going to be live streaming. I've got to figure out how that works. Or even if there is anything that I can do, but I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's still roughly, when I do stream, which is most days, I've taken a little time off lately for a variety of reasons. But most days I am roughly this time, Thursdays and Sundays. Any tips on starting a new big project? Just drafted a pattern and waiting for floss and fabric. Have no idea how to tackle that large. I have a video that talks about how to start a new cross stitch, a big, large cross stitch. I actually need to update that thing because now that there's Pattern Keeper and now that I grid, there's a lot of differences. So just like if I'm doing this, or this is another larger one that I have, I always start from the upper left corner, as if you can see, I always start from the upper left corner, come down to, come on, Jules, where's the camera? There it is. That's not even going to work out. I start in the upper left corner. I count down a couple of, couple inches down, a couple inches across, and then I grid, 10 by 10 grid, and floss organization is key. Coming up with a system where you can easily find the floss that you need is crucial for a big project. But it is, and Pattern Keeper, using the Pattern Keeper app is amazing. And so that is the keys. Yep, and Sharon says, top tip. Hey, Sharon. Just remember, each stitch is a victory and enjoy the journey. Exactly. What's up, Sharon? And then all the kids at my school said the state was haunted. The whole Al Capote, Lewis, Little New York bodyguard to Capote and family. My grandparents owned the farm back then. Said it was haunted. Ooh. Was it Al Capone? Just never know who's in your neighborhood. That's true. That's true. Not having to do stuff on your computer right now, so you have both Twitch and YouTube up so you can glance at all the comments. The nice thing about the streaming software is that it allows me to see both. I can do just YouTube comments, or I can do whatchamacallit, or I can do everybody's comments, which is really nice. Oh, I can highlight all of this. Nice. To 125 stitches. So the nice thing about just using one color is that you can stitch pretty quick sometimes. And I think on some of these pieces, I've not ever really done it and finished a piece yet, but doing 10 stitches or half stitches, that may be a way that I can finish things a lot faster and actually get some finishes a little faster than I had planned on. So that might be in my future too. Especially if I do like a grayscale, this or that. This or that or this. Dubbing the tips. Thanks, Lord Bubba. Look into Pattern Keeper. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Now the thing is that if you said you drafted your own pattern, depending upon how you did it, it may not look. It may not be easy to use on. It may not be usable on Pattern Keeper. Totally depends on how you did it. Bless you, my husband, who just sneezed. Did anybody hear my husband sneeze just now? That was loud. Poor guy, sneezing. Never done anything in a 10 stitch. Someday would like to try it. Me too. Especially if I've got some 25 count fabric that I can use. So whatever I decide to use on the 25 count fabric, I might just 10 stitch that. Yeah, I think Pattern Keeper is about $8, and it's like a one-time fee, which I think is a steal. Let's see. Okay. Oh. 148. He likes that sound. Snag there. And I got a little snag here. Here, there, here a snag, there a snag. Everywhere a snag, snag. Old MacDonald had a snag. E-I-E-I-O. There we go. Well, wow, I mean, you can't even see. Whoa, where is it? That is about as close as it gets without pulling through. There we go. Much better. Snaggerific. Snagging, 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 snagging. I think Max Stitch and WinStitch have option to export it for Pattern Keeper. Exactly, they do. So it just depends on if you used a stitching software to do your pattern. It's a PDF, bless him, it's a PDF file. It should work. Hey, Lori. What's up? You, 8:49. At first, you thought Pattern Keeper was way expensive for an app. Yeah, I mean, if you're just thinking about an app, but it's really software. I mean, well, that's what app is software, but it's such a game changer when it comes to me. I think it's cheap for what it, for the time savings and for just the frustration savings. It's uh, it's pretty awesome in that regard. Whee! Do, 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 do. But now you have 10 patterns loaded in. You use Pattern Keeper all the time. Of course. You're enjoying tent stitch on opalescent fabric as it allows the shimmer to shine through. I have never used opalescent fabric. Where would one get opalescent fabric? I suppose any place that sells fabric, right? I don't even know what it is. Chirp, chirp. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. What was that about? Yeah, really. Okay, I know. I gotta fill your bath up. I'll fill your bath up, okay? When we get done with the stream. It's funny how you stumble upon my stream right when you want to exercise. I am my exercise buddy. Yay! Cool. Work out, baby. Work out. The squirrel is 16,348. Oh my gosh. You have less than 1,000 stitches to go. That's awesome. I didn't realize he was that large. You get your 18 count opalescent from 123 Stitch. Nice. You can try out Pattern Keeper before you buy. Absolutely. Just come through from doing some stitching and found the dog on the sofa and your son in the dog crate. Oh, that is funny. I think when I was a kid, I think I would have loved to have like taken naps in the dog crate. It would have felt like a little tent. Man, are you were just going nuts today, little man. I mean, it's a good thing you look happy. Well, I am a little bit turned towards him versus how I normally stream. So it might be that he can hear me better. Good boy. Fix that beak. Although that sound drives like shivers up my spine when he sharpens his or he files his beak down on the cuttle bone. You good boy? He's done. Here we go. Oh, just calming down. It's all nice. Your pattern calls for blended threads, but I'm doing 1/1 with one strand. How would you suggest handling the blended threads? Oh my goodness. Is it a Aaron says I did 10 stitches when I had blended threads. Everything else was full cross stitch. You still wonder every once in a while where the first dachshund piece went to. What a mystery. I still say that Coco the dachshund took it with her when she passed away, like spiritually. Actually, we believe that it was probably left up at the cabin, or when we went up to Estes, and I stitched on it, and we came back home. Like it must have been gone under the bed or something, and it just got thrown away or something. And because it was some time before we realized it was missing. So. But you know what? It worked out because I prefer working on it on the 14 count fabric. So it's definitely I've made a lot more progress on it, although I haven't done it. It's like it's still sitting to the side. It's in a frame and it's sitting on the side, but it'll get there eventually. Eventually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Better highlight. I don't know anything about birds. My cat always gets on your lap and investigates when you're talking on the phone. Kind of like, why are you ignoring me? Exactly. Exactly. That's what cats like to do. Dogs are the same. My dogs are the same way. What stitch count do I recommend for Reaper? Well, this. It's 18 count. This is 18. This is 18 count, and it's out of focus a bit. So it depends on how large a fabric you want to do it in. If you want it big, small, you know, totally depends on what size fabric you want it to finish in, what you're comfortable with. Um, everybody's got a different choice, or everybody has a different way of doing things. So I wouldn't necessarily tell you, well, just do it in this, because you may find that you would prefer to do it in a different, in a different way. Like what I'm stitching on right now is 18 count. And so, and that's typically the lowest that I go, or the highest I go. Although I am going to probably do some stitching in 25 count just to get some pattern piece sizes down. Piece sizes? Pattern size? Project sizes. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Brain. I wonder what a monochromatic piece would look like in tent stitch. Like if I stitched on 25 count. I wonder. I wonder, boom, 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 choo. And my only other issue with 25 count is the gridding aspect of it. Like I have to use a friction pen, I believe, because otherwise I can't use my normal gridding pen because it just doesn't work. It's too it's too thick of a tip. Morning, Christine from New Jersey. Oh, you got the black and white cat sleeping powder and kitted it up. I haven't started yet. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I want to stitch that one too. Oh, so many to stitch. Like that one. I wonder what that one would look like if I did a tent stitch on it. Has anybody ever seen like a Ronnie row done in tent stitch? I guess I could just start part of it. Well, it's hard because you can't tell until you get far enough along if it's going to look decent or not. But I think on 25 count it would be fine. Oh, thank you, Karen. Monochromatic would be fine in 10 stitch on 25 count. I have a friend who does all her samplers on 22 count 10 stitch and they look gorgeous. Would you get the same detail with 10 stitches you would with a full cross? I think when it's on 25 count, it would be amazing. You managed to grid 32 count even weave with a water soluble pen. You might get away with it on 25 count. Ooh. I can always try it. Friction pen 0.7 works fine on 25 count. Nice. I don't know what size my friction pens are. I'll have to pull them out and look. Because I really like the Eiffel Tower, but it's a tall piece. It's narrow and tall, of course, because, hello. And, oh, I did too much there. But it might be a quick stitch if I just do 10 stitches on it. I'm going to break this needle. Break it. Not on purpose. It's just going to be because I'm just so brutish. How do I keep a big project on a hoop out of the way? Very carefully. Not to be facetious, but I gather it up in my lap, honestly, is how I do. And then I just tuck it under my arm. Hold on. Let me get this threaded. Come here. Come here. Come hither. Come hither. Come here, Stitch. There we go. So I've got all this fabric. So right now I'm letting it just fall to my right, and I kind of tuck it back a little bit, and then I'm just stitching here. Stitching here. You can see my pants. This is my otterly exhausted pajamas. I'm otter because it has otters on it. You can kind of see. And um, so yeah, I just kind of gather it all up. Now, I sometimes I um, will because like even the larger, or I use bag clips to keep some of it out of my way. Um, when the fabric is nice and soft like this is, it's easier to do. It may be a little harder with brand new fresh fabric unless you soften it before you start. There we go. You're getting ready to frame that one? Is that the cat one, Susan? You bought a tobacco gold fabric to stitch it on. Ooh. Starting a huge Disney piece. Ooh. Good luck with that. I bet you it's going to be gorgeous when it's done. Why? Why? I've got a little... Oh, that was just a piece. That was just a loose piece. Do 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 do. Oh, that's awesome, Susan. If you could also put a picture on the Etsy page, that would be amazing. I would really love it if you could do that. Pretty please. Do, 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 do. I'm doing a weird like vertical run on this, but sometimes that's what works. Just get a snag. Did I just get a snag? Oh my goodness, 800 by 556, 200 different colors. Oh, baby. Oh, hey, Kim, what's up? Hobby Lobby order is going to be here on Saturday, so then you will have 13 colors out of the 169 from needed for Wonders of the World. Yay! Cool, cool, cool. And also put it on the Facebook page. Thank you so much. I actually posted something to Instagram last night. I'm like, what? I'm going crazy. For me, Instagram, posting on Instagram or on the Facebook page is just about repetition. It's just remembering that I gotta do it and then just doing it because it's really, especially with Instagram, it's like so easy. Anybody got any snow today? Last week everybody had snow. Except, well, we ended up getting some, but nice. Saw the Instagram post. Love the look of the pattern I'm creating. Nice. Was that the White House one? I can't even remember what I posted. That one. That one's come out pretty well. Do, 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 do. 197 stitches. Get in there. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about the 10 stitches, I wonder if I could just literally take the 25 count fabric that I have and start that Eiffel Tower pattern with 10 stitches, monochromatic. I could bust that out so fast. The White House one, gotcha. Ah, I got you, Kim. How's Nala doing? Man, it's fun to stitch in monochromatic. Because you just make so much faster progress than you do on a lot of other things. But it does get old after a while. You got to switch to something with colors. Colors. Starting to get hungry. Ooh, I got Raisin Bran. I'm sitting here thinking, what am I going to eat? I got Raisin Bran. I haven't had Raisin Bran in forever. I'll go through these periods where I'll go through like a box every like 3 or 4 days. Come on. Nice. Nice. Oh, you're mad. Why are you mad? had my legs all stretched out for the last hour plus, and they're a little tight. Do, 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 do. There we go. Yes, raisin bran sounds like a lovely late lunch, breakfast. Late breakfast, late breakfast. Oh, Lord Bubba, this is the place to ask all your questions. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the larger the count, the smaller the finished project. So, like 14 count, it's how it the count is how many stitches per inch. So, like 10 count is only 10 stitches per inch, and 25 count is 25 stitches per inch. So, the higher the count, the more stitches per inch, so the smaller the overall project in the end. Please ask your questions. That's what we're here for. I mean, I'm learning stuff left and right all the time on this stream. I certainly don't know. I hardly know anything a lot of times. Here, I'm like, where's the camera? I got some very experienced, or there are some very experienced stitchers in this group. So feel free to ask any questions. And it doesn't matter if you think, well, that sounds silly. I don't know what this or that. Trust me, we've all been through that phase where we didn't know what something meant or something was, and we had to have somebody tell us. So don't worry about it. Do, 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 do. Thinking of getting your mom a bird. Do they prefer single company, or would I need to get two of them? It really depends. I mean, I'm not the bird expert, but I would say that my bird has been incredibly happy since his brother, I think, I'm not sure, could be girls, who knows. Um, I think if they're raised alone, then they're fine alone. Um, it just kind of depends. But I thought for sure this one would just struggle and just, fade away when the other one passed, but it's been the exact opposite. This one has blossomed. They do need attention, though. They like, they like it when people talk to them. Like I say, I play bird sounds for them occasionally. I really shouldn't go too much further. I don't have this gridded yet. Ooh. Well, maybe I should just grid it. Yep, I should, and I will just grid it. Where's my grading pen? Let me just double check. Yep, that's exactly where it should be. Fine for now. Gonna order Nal some toys for her birthday next month. For some reason she loves zooming you. Nice. Hello, Amy from Dublin, Ireland. Oh, you made a stream. Yay! I'm so happy you made a stream. That's awesome. Did you just give it off work or something? Yay. That's awesome. Ah. Whoops. Got a snag. Oh no. Got a snag. Do 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 do. Ba-da! Ta-da! It's like a chiropractic adjustment for the floss. It's like crack, pop. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Just unravel this a second. There we go. Just done college. Long day of study, but ready to stitch. Lovely. That is fantastic. Ready to stitch. All right. That's a good feeling, isn't it? Do 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 do. Yay! Hooray! I'm just lost in my own stitchy world here. It's funny, as the stream goes on, usually I get a little quieter because I just kind of settle into the stitching. At least the stream on my side gets a little quieter. You had a couple budgies a few years back that passed, and now you hear mine and you want to get one or two again. It is quite lovely to hear them making the sounds that they do. At least for him, he's He's a lot of fun. The two together would get really loud, but just him by himself is really nice. The high today will be 70, and they're still working on the water in Stanton. I'm okay, I have water, but I have to shut it off after 4 hours. Life after an ice snowstorm in the south. Oh, what a pain. Replacing all the sewer lines anyway. Your town has all the metal plates everywhere. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it forces up, it's like the only thing that will actually cause you guys to like replace and repair, and not you guys, everybody, an upgrade. There's so many places where stuff is so old it needs to be worked on. Um, but unfortunately, it's not until something terrible happens that the work gets done. So, good morning, Teresa. Hello. Does he come out of his cage at all? Will he sit on my finger? He is so like I would have to really work with him. So for all the years that for the 11 years or so he's been around, he doesn't do that. He still kind of goes nuts when I change his water and his food. Um, and But I think he'd be more inclined to kind of peck at me. I think he's content where he's at right now, but if I'd gotten him younger, that would have been something to work on with him. But I don't know. At 11, I don't know, Birdie. I think Birdie's very happy that I'm up here in this office area now, though. So he gets a lot of stimulation. You remember when I had to step away from camera on streams and weekly updates to go cover up the birds? Yeah, they were so loud. It was the other one that died. I think it was his fault because he's so loud. This one's just pleasant. They're going around inspecting all the apartments where you live there in Texas. Yep. Nice. Another square done. Pull back on that. And then we'll probably go horizontal on this one because of the way it's laid out. Sewer lines were on the schedule, but not all the town's water lines. This is fun, but you have Wi-Fi. That's awesome. Wi-Fi is probably the most important. At least in my world it is. He's cranky old man. He is a cranky old man. I don't know how cranky. I don't think he's really cranky. He's not as cranky as, like, say, Doogie's cranky. Doogie's really cranky. And Mercury is cranky. Do do do. Do 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 do. Good morning. Good morning, Christine. Hope everybody's having a good day. We're just chilling. Probably be ending the stream here just in a little bit here. I'm going to finish out this strand I got going on here. And get myself some Raisin Bran because I'm really starting to get hungry before my stomach starts to grumble and growl on the old live stream. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Oh, that's cool. It's always a great day when you can stitch while watching a live stream. Nice. Very nice. And then I'll pull out Reaper and work on him for a little bit. A little later. I'll listen to my audio book. Do 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 do. Ba do 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 do. Think you would be in a worse spot now if last year had made your town upgrade some of its infrastructure? Aha. Chirp chirp. Oops, sorry about the camera. Do 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 do. Come here. Get in there. Get in there, you. Go. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Flying high. I don't have this picture. Well, I have a picture on my phone, but I don't have the mean photo. The photo. Do 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 do. Hey, Julie, what's up? Finally caught my live stream again. Thanks. Well, I will be ending shortly, sadly, but I'm glad you made it for at least a little bit. On Reaper? Ah, yes. Yep, we will do a live stream when it's time for Reaper to be finished. We will. But I just need a little variety. I got a little too obsessed with Reaper there for a bit. And it's not a good thing to be obsessed with the Reaper. It's just not. See if I can get this last row here done without having to stop the floss. Almost there. You keep missing me. I'm laughing because of the no. Next Sunday. So the same time, but come on an hour earlier. And at least I stitch. It's 10 a.m. Eastern time states. It's 8 a.m. my time, but it's 10 a.m. Eastern time. So what is it, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon your time? Something like that. All right. Tuck this under here. Tuck it away. Tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away now. Badman is smoking. And so you should be smoking, dude. But anyway, so we're coming across here. Let me pull up. Well, actually, duh, you can see the picture above. And so, oops, sorry. I've inverted my screen, so it's hard for me to point. So you can see kind of where the guy is helping him out. And like back down to this, and that's his hand, and that'll be his arm. And so, is that going to be a regular time? Yes, that has been my typical stitching time on Twitch, and it will now maintain. I will maintain that time on YouTube. So it's good. Hello from New Hampshire. Cold today, 33 degrees. Ooh, howdy, howdy, Downs. Howdy, howdy. What am I listening to? Nothing. When I hum, that's just in my head. My head. That's my self-humming noise. It's like my own little personal elevator noise. All right, let me pull up. So let me show you guys monochromatic. I'm going to show you guys a couple things before we end said stream on the design. So this is, well, I can't see what we're doing. Hold on. This is Eiffel Tower. It comes across kind of weird because the picture on the but that's monochromatic Eiffel Tower. So it's not very many stitches, I don't think. Thanks, Sharon. So there's that one. It is 13,000 stitches, so really not very much in the scheme of things. And if I do it in 10 stitches, I could actually finish it. It would be like doing a 6,500 stitch. So let me open up a few more that I have recently been working on. See if I can find them here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Maybe I don't have them in here. Yeah, maybe I don't have them in here. Let me pull up. Let's see if I have the Ali one. I should have the Ali. Ali! I should have the Ali one here. Hold on. I'll open. Wrong spot. That's why. Do 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 do. Okay, it looks like I haven't downloaded it yet. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I hum all the time, and it's only to the words, only to the music in my own head. And for whatever reason, it's like the same tune. It's going to be like in Beetlejuice when they get into the elevator, when they're like, well, not the Beetlejuice, like Beetlejuice when they're in the, what do you call it? Whatever the afterlife is, when they're waiting in line and whatnot, and there's like this silly elevator music going on. Do, 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 do. Where's my email? There it is. Let me see. Nope, Ali's not there. Come on, Ali. Where are you? Ah. Is this the right one? Let me pull it up and see here. Yeah, okay. So this one is 28 colors. And I'm not loving how it's turned out so far, so that's why I've kind of not put it up yet, because I'm still working on it. But, hold on, let me get my stream back up here. That's Ali. So, he's striking a pose. And then there's the buildings in the background. So, but it's grayscale. It's like 28 colors. I don't know if I really like how many colors there are. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. Oh, poker face? That's funny. If you remember, back then they said smoking was good for you. Exactly. And so 157 stitches today. They were all over the place. Lots of traveling on this part of the piece, I'll bet. But there's the Ali one. And we're still working on a fair bit, a fur piece of others. Let me see if I have anything else. Oh, I have a couple of really fun watercolors that are different, like they're not dogs and cats. Let me pull them up here. I call this one 3 elephants. Let me get this one. And more elephants. More elephants. So there's that one. So let's turn this way. So the 3 elephants. A lot of orange and yellow, a little bit of browns, but definitely a different color. Ooh, blurring a little bit. And then let me do one more maybe. So I got to put these up on the store. They're not up yet. See if this one turned out okay. All right, and then there's this one, which this one is, here, let me take it on the side here. It's a little bit bigger because I just couldn't maintain the detail if I shrunk it down anymore. There we go. So it's like a Roman Parthenon type structure, but watercolor-esque. So we got that. And then I think I got one more. Hold on. I got quite a few that I got to get up on the store that I've been working on. Okay, yeah. And then this one that I'm trying to fix colors and some different things. This one is really colorful. Dark. Come on. All right. You guys are going to like this one. This one's about 13 by 10 on 18 count. All right, check this out. There we go. So that one came out really nice. It's about 40 something colors, I think, maybe 50 something colors. But watercolor lion, very colorful. But yeah, it's come out pretty nice. So, oh man. So, yeah, very colorful. So I'm working on all those to get those uploaded. Hopefully I can get them all up on the store today because that is the goal. But anyway, I think it's going to end my stitching thing because obviously I've got things to do, putting stuff up on the store, and oh man, I'm just stretching now. Oh, but I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and stitching. It was good times, good times. We learn. I keep learning. Hope y'all had fun, got a lot of progress made. If you're at work, I hope that it made a couple of hours at work go by a little faster. Thank you, thank you. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Julie. So yeah, so we'll put that up there and see what you guys think. And yeah, everybody have a great, great stitchy week. And I hope that y'all take care, be safe, be nice, and hopefully I'll see you guys on Sunday. And otherwise, I'm going to end the stream, and I will see you guys later, okay? Bye, guys!